allez, 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 hop, hop, non, non. Macaro. La bobo. Mais macaroni, spaghetti, meatballs.
Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today we want to talk about something exceptional, something incredible. Um, Last time we talked about the 4-4-2 formation, and I really saw the response to that, many views to that video, to those two videos. By the way, today I bring you another formation which is absolutely amazing. We all remember Johan Cruyff, isn't it? Johan Cruyff used to believe that three at the back is enough to defend, and the four-man midfield are able to dominate the center of the field. He was a great philosopher, a great manager. I just wished he was still here, but what he gave us is more than enough to the footballing world. So the 3-4-3 diamond was really a special formation for Barcelona in strive for season, in their success, in the late 90s, if I'm not mistaken, early 2000s or so. So yeah, so I was thinking the 4-4-2 formation is the opposite philosophy, the one we play, the opposite philosophy to what Johan Cruyff thought, and that was with the way it plays out, the attack, the defense is a little bit balanced. Like you have more midfield presence, but when you're attacking, you don't feel like you're really attacking with everyone. When you're defending, it feels like you have enough to defend, So that was the metaphor of that formation 4-4-2. I like the way it was because I could keep my right back, my left back. I never believed in back three formations. This is the formation I'm talking about. We used this formation. We had success in division games because you're able to intercept more balls in that midfield with those four players, isn't it? And you're able to attack with Lothar Matthäus, Tonali, Dominic Szoboszlai, helping Del Piero and Johan Cruyff. So I was thinking yesterday, because I was playing co-op with one of my friends who plays back three formation. So rather, what do you need in this 4-4-2 formation? Let's just run through. You need an anchorman at least. You need a box-to-box or two box-to-box players, or you need a whole player, just like Lothar Matthäus. What I like about Lothar Matthäus, he kind of plays also defensively and attacking. He's everywhere. That's his player ID. So box-to-box players help you to defend, they help you to attack, they always back and forth. But I advise you to not use three box-to-box players, because in attack they might all go in all in attack, right? So that's the problem. But anyways, it might work. It depends with the type of players you use. Box-to-box players, you have a lot of stamina. So the formation we're going to be talking about today, it is the 3-5-2 formation. What a formation. I have played some couple of games and I've won and lost one game. This formation is a specific formation. Talk about the disadvantages first in this formation. You need to be good at passing. Your network needs to be good. There's no error for any mistake, because you have five midfielders. You have many options to pass in that midfield. Make sure you don't lose the ball in one of the most deadliest positions, right? You might be wondering, Cannavaro is short, Baresi is short. These type of players, they excel in this type of back three formations. They absolutely play well. You just partner them with likes of Mickey Van de Ven, Thomas Vermaelen, the absolute tallest players, right? And who is really important in this formation? Because we have pulled out, Wan-Bissaka, Zanetti, and John O'Shea from the back line. The most important player in this formation is John O'Shea. He's a destroyer, which is pretty much amazing. His finishing is decent. Surprisingly, he can score goals. This guy is going to be one of the DMFs in that midfield. We put defensive instruction on him. We put deep line on him, because when we defend, he's the one that drops, isn't it? He's the one that drops to make it a back four, like it will be a 4CB formation, right? So you might be wondering, why is he important? This guy is important because he's the one that adds an extra man in defense. He's the one that adds an extra man in the midfield, which makes him the jointment between the defense, the midfield, and possibly the attack, because he's always also going inside the box, right? Like joining the attack also, not on corner kicks, but just joining the attack. So the important thing is you need to be a good passer. You need to be steady, be calm, because you have much more. You have another extra player to pass in the midfield. So pass the most easiest player you need to pass to. Don't pass players which are already being pressed. If you don't see passing lines, it's better you pass back and launch the ball forward. But launching the ball forward, sometimes if you don't win those aerial duels and the opponent wins aerial duels, you are vulnerable to through balls. You're vulnerable to crazy attacks. Fast players like Eto'o, Dembele will catch you and they will score. But if you are a very patient player, a very smart player, I think you can play this in QC, long ball counter, and possession game. It's absolutely a formation you can play. We've tried with the possession game. For quick counter, I think it will work. For long ball counter, I think it will also work, because long ball counter is kind of universal to any type of formation. So especially back three formations, they work well. So we put defensive instructions to John O'Shea, deep line, quick counter on Del Piero, and then defensive instruction for Cannavaro, because he's a destroyer, for him to be defensive minded. So the most important player, I said, is John O'Shea. So what will happen is, when you're attacking, all these five midfielders, except Rijkaard. So which means you're attacking with four midfielders plus Del Piero and Johan Cruyff, which means you have six players who are going to be really attacking. The other thing you can do with players like Javier Zanetti, who can play in the midfield, you can play him as a defensive midfielder, right? He will automatically drop into the defensive minded. When you're defending, he will drop, which is something good. Imagine Zanetti, John O'Shea in that midfield. The only problem, I don't like playing Zanetti in central midfield positions or at DMF. I think he is good coming as a substitute, or you might play, but the problem is he will also be able to get into goal scoring positions, attacking positions, of which he can't score goals. His shooting abilities are not good enough, so you have to be careful. Unless you put him where John O'Shea is and put defensive and deep line instructions on him. Don't allow him to go forward, because you might miss chances with him. He's very pacey. He's a very good passer of the ball, but he can't finish off. As I've done talking, he can't finish. So see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe.